We are the Liberty Intelligence Organization Network.
Well, folks, if you've been following us, this is broadcast number 2, and I've been going over eugenics, and I gave you guys a brief little history of eugenics, and talked about Margaret Sanger and her associations with Hitler. In the next eugenics part, I'm going to talk about what Hitler did, and try to tie it together with what the New World Order is doing today. And again, that'll be for another broadcast. This is really the introductory broadcast to eugenics and some other topics, but I linked to an Alex Jones show that's on YouTube, to one of the shows. It was a recent show, where he got to talk to Congressman McKinley. She's a former congressman. I'm pretty sure she was a Democrat. But she talked about the New World Order and tried to get people to wake up to the New World Order, and she was actually thinking of running for Congress again, and I encourage her to do so, because we need more people like her in there. But basically, the guy they put in, it shows the guy, somewhere through the show. I encourage people to watch that show in its entirety. He does an interview with her, and she's amazing. She's an amazing human being. But the guy that says that the establishment, the New World Order, put this guy in to defeat her. They brought this other Democratic candidate forward and pushed her out. Because, again, she wasn't with the Democratic establishment. She was for humanity and freedom. She was a true liberal fighting for liberty. So they forced her out. The establishment forced her out. And the guy they put in there is such an idiot. So if you watch this little segment with him, he's there talking before a military tribunal, I guess. And they're trying to get Congress to sign on for more bases on the island of Guam. And he goes on, and he starts talking about how big Guam is. He's like, well, it's only this big in its largest part, and this small in its smallest part, blah, blah, blah. And eventually it gets to the point where the military guys are like, well, what's your point? What are you getting at here? And he says, well, my concern is if we put too many military bases on the island, that the island could flip over, that the island would capsize. He literally thinks the island could capsize. And the military people, when the camera goes back to them, they like almost burst out laughing at how stupid this guy is. And this is the guy they chose to replace this highly intelligent woman who was an amazing leader. This is the guy they put in there, and literally, I drew this picture up. I don't know how good it's going to show up on this camera phone, but it's basically, here's the seafloor, and the seafloor goes like this, and the seafloor comes up above the water level, and there's an island. That's an island. Again, islands don't float. They're not like boats. The islands are connected to the seafloor, so even if we put like 1 billion tons on this side of the island's not going to flip over. The island's connected. It's anchored to the ground. It's part of the seafloor. It just comes up above the water level. So again, that's just to show you how stupid some of the people that they got running our country are. That's what I'm doing in this segment. Again, I had to do a short segment here because I was running out of space on my phone to save videos. So I just wanted to do this short segment, and I drew that picture up because I laughed hysterically when I saw that guy trying to say islands could capsize. I was like, how stupid. And this is a guy that was elected to Congress. Sorry, folks. Again, Twilight Zone, bizarro world. Again, there's a lot of zombies out there, which is why guys like him are allowed to get in, because the zombies don't know any better either. So that being said, thanks for tuning in. I want to remind viewers to stay safe, to stay strong, to stay free, and to stay informed. We'll see you in coming segments.